Sparkle on. Anne, are you ready? Anne's ready to get her sparkle on. I see her over there. Okay, and nobody does sparkle and true gemstones, because we're talking about the real deal gemstones, real deal sterling silver, than JMH Jewelry. Now, awesome that this was just reduced. Take a look at this price, $89.16 for genuine gemstones. This is the sterling silver and gemstone 3-stone Celtic ring. So $17.83. That's going to be your easy pay. Look at that presence. Look how it just pops off of my finger. I am wearing it here in the Swiss blue topaz. Absolutely beautiful, but only $500 in that blue topaz. Let me show you the other gemstones first, and then I'm going to invite in Eve Harborn. So down below, I have it here in the amethyst, and this is going to be Brazilian amethyst. 300 remain here. Look at that strong purple color that just comes to life. Oh, that really goes beautifully with my sweater, doesn't it? Next to the amethyst, then we have it in the garnet. 450. Look at that color. It is rich, it is deep. That tone is just extraordinary. Here's another closer look at the blue topaz that I popped on my finger. 500 remain. And then lastly, this is going to be your Peridot, 600. You have some August babies. This is the one I only always remember that. I remember my own birthstone, which is aquamarine, because I'm a March baby, and my mom is August 28th, so she has the Peridot right there. But that green apple color just pops and comes to life. There's so much to talk about here, so let's bring in Eve Harborn. Hi, Eve. Oh my goodness, it's a special Irish Day.
Hi, Julia. Greetings from a fellow March baby here in a gorgeous castle in Dublin. How are you doing?
Oh, I mean, not as good as you. Look at you in that castle. Wait, what's your birthday? March what?
March 1.
March 1. I'm towards the end. I'm March 25th.
We're the best, aren't we?
I think so. I definitely think so. Okay, so let's jump off, because I have a few pieces with you throughout our 2 hours today, and I'm sure I have you for under my 3 hours later on in the day. Let's talk JMH Jewelry first, because I just love the story behind the brand.
So, Julia, as you know, we're a family business, and it was started by my mum and dad back in 1973, soon after they first met. My dad was a trainee goldsmith, and my mum was in art college, and they met one night at a disco, and I think my dad fell in love with my mother's flaming red hair, and they started their business. They married their talents of art and goldsmithing, and then as the years went on, they had myself and my 2 brothers, and we all work together now, bringing beautiful jewellery to QVC, and we're so pleased and proud to be able to do it.
Oh, and the jewelry you bring us true fine jewelry that's just steeped in authentic Irish heritage. So let's dive in. I'm going to pick up the Peridot, because now I'm thinking of my mommy, if I can get it off. Let's talk about some of these details, because the gem presence, the sterling silver, and all the little details, it's just gorgeous.
Well, I think you hit the nail on the head there, Julia. It's really all about the gems. I mean, if you look at that beautiful, warm, appley green of that Peridot, which is also known as the emerald of the evening because it sparkles so beautifully in both daylight and in the artificial light, you can see that why we are known at JMH for choosing the most premium of gemstones. You have a beautiful, warm saturation of color there with the green Peridot, and you also have that checkerboard cut, which sparkles. It allows that gemstone to bring its best to the party. It allows the light to dance in and out of the stones, really, really showing them off to their best. So you've got that beautiful Peridot, that gorgeous warm appley green. And then if you look at the other color gemstones, you've got that gorgeous Brazilian amethyst. And the Brazilian amethyst is extra special because it is that lovely warm purple color. And it's as though Mother Nature has splashed an extra bit of pink in there to give it that beautiful, warm purple feeling that we sometimes miss in other amethysts. And then right next to that, you can see the gorgeous, gorgeous garnet. Oh. And I think sometimes, Julia, when we talk about garnets, we think maybe a dark stone, we think maybe it's nearly brown, but look at how warm and red these garnets are. Especially at this time of the year, you just want to put that on your finger. It's a beautiful ribbon of red color right across.
Oh, that red is just jaw-dropping. It stops you in your tracks. And wait, correct me if I'm wrong, isn't garnet January baby?
That's right, January babies.
Okay, so that is right around the corner. So maybe you're done with your Christmas shopping, but you have that January baby, and it's always so hard to shop for that person whose birthday is right after Christmas, right after the holidays. How perfect would that be? Just throwing that out there, perfect. Thinking ahead.
It's perfect. And we shouldn't forget as well the topaz, the beautiful topaz. And as you know, Julia, there are 3 different types of topaz. There are London blue, sky blue, and then there's the most premium, which is what we have here, the Swiss blue topaz. And you can see that electric blue color in those stones. You've got the oval center with the checkerboard cut, and then the pear shapes at the side. And I just, again, with that checkerboard cut, allowing the sparkle and the blue to shine and really, really do a good job there.
But it's not just, yes, the gemstones are just jaw-droppingly gorgeous. You could see them from a mile away. The presence is so stunning, but it's accentuated by everything that's happening around them as well.
Absolutely, that's totally correct. So if you look down the side of the ring, you can see the beautiful Celtic weave in the shank, as we call the shank, down the band of the ring. And you can see that Celtic knotwork that weaves over and under, coming together and moving apart, and coming together and moving apart all of the time. And this represents our relationships, our lives, our be mother and daughter, father and son, husband and wife, friends, how as in our life, as we follow our natural life's path, we come together and we move apart. So whether we go out to work every day, or we go to school, or we take a vacation, or whatever we do, we always come back home to those important relationships. And that's what this Celtic weave symbolizes, the over and under, the life's paths as it moves along in the different ways, and how our relationships are central to all of that.
And then when we're talking about the 3 stones in the ring, I mean, that
can mean, so I'm QVC's resident mixologist. That's sort of my title here. I do cocktails here. And I always learned in your scotches and any garnishes, 3, past, present, and future. Same thing in jewelry, right?
That's exactly it. And you know, a 3-stone ring is such an essential part of your jewelry wardrobe because of that, the past, present, and future, 3 generations. It you know, it has such meaning from right from the very beginning.
Oh,
and you have, of course, those gorgeous colors there. You can see them again shining.
The colors are so beautiful. So right there, you're taking a look at that amethyst, that strong purple. We also have it in the garnet, all real gemstones, mind you. The garnet, the blue topaz, and the peridot as well. It's J396646, just reduced to $89.16 for the real deal gorgeous gemstones, real deal sterling silver, hallmarked at the assay office in the Dublin Castle, and $17.83 on your 5 easy pays. Now, Eve, I'm going to see you a little bit later. Oh wait, am I wearing? No, I'm not wearing your pin. We have a different pin with you in just a little bit. I'll see you soon. All right, so coming up, we have some stunning